Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, as some of you know from the previous videos that I've made, I used to work in the field of nursing and in the field of mental health. And one of the things that I did was work at mental hospitals. Well, one time there was a staff member who was involved in a situation where I felt that he acted abusively towards a patient. So I reported him. It seemed to me to be the right thing to do. However, a lot of people didn't like the fact that I did that. The reason why I'm telling you this story is that when people make statements about the need for police reform, they always preface that remark by saying that the majority of police are good guys who go about their jobs in a professional manner. And we would all like to believe that that's true. We would all like to believe that there are only a few bad apples. But there is also within the police department a culture that cops don't report on each other, that they cover up for each other. So, here's a couple of examples. When the New York City police were instructed by some of their supervisors that they were to target young black men in their stop and frisk policy, only one cop came forward to blow the whistle on that, and that was with an anonymous letter. The same thing happened in St. Louis County, when Lieutenant Patrick Hayes instructed officers to target blacks before they went out on patrol. There was an officer that came forward to report that, but only one. What about all those other cops who knew what was going on and didn't come forward? Can they really be considered good guys? I'm sure that there are a lot of cops out there who feel that it's unfair for them to be painted with the same brush as the few bad apples. Well, I don't think that's any more unfair than when cops do racial profiling. Now, is it? So I'm going to talk straight, directly to the cops in this video. I'm sure most of you think of yourselves as good guys. Well, you're not. Those bad apples, they don't operate in a vacuum. Everybody knows who those bad apples are. Just like everybody in the hospital that I worked at knew that this staff member was being abusive to patients. And what do? You close ranks around them. You look the other way. You cover up when they do something wrong. You leave their behavior out of your reports, which, by the way, are legal documents filed under penalty of perjury. You go to court and you slant your testimony, or even flat out lie, to cover for your fellow officers. And even when those officers kill somebody, you still close ranks around them. So no, it is not unfair to lump all of you together. Even those of you who would never do those things yourself. Your actions, or lack thereof, make you complicit in their actions. And that complicity, that cover-up, those lies, or even just the failure to come forward, make you criminals. Just like the people you arrest. Thanks for listening.